Hey y'all. I know I'm late, about a good old hour late coming in here on a Saturday, but we still got time for a little front porch gossip. We got a little time to talk about these people and see what's really going on. Hit the like button as you come in. Come on in, come on in, jump on the porch, get your beer, get your wine, get you some iced tea, some lemonade, whatever works, whatever's clever so we can relax and talk about these people's business real quick. And anybody who don't catch us tonight, they can catch us on the replay. But we got to talk about these folks and what they got going on. It's a little something. It's a little something. So y'all hit the like button as you come in the door. Please and thank you. If you already hit it, I thank you ahead of time. That means you was on the ball and doing better than your good sis tonight. But that's all right. Let me holler at everybody so we can start gossiping. Because I bet you I ain't finna stay up all night. I hope not. You never know, though. Hey, Plum, how you doing? Glennis, what's going on? You say soul for Saturday. How you doing, girl? I hope you enjoyed your day. I'm tired. That's what I am, tired. Protect my energy. How you doing? Miss Sparkle, what up, sis? Sasha Ellis, how you doing? Uh-oh, it's the beautiful Chanel D Queen. Y'all know her when you see her. There's my DT. I'm happy to see you. That's right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love that. Hey, Jesse X, good to see you. There's my precious silver diamond. How you doing? It's always good to see you. Niecy Rose, hello, gorgeous. Oh my God, I had so much fun at the craft and sip with you yesterday. You are the bomb, y'all. This lady is so talented and she's so much fun with the glitter and goodies. Hey, Morgan's Musings. Yvette, all the way from the UK. How you doing over there? Red Majestic Diva. What up, sis? Good to see you. Hey, DS. All right, all right. There's Egypt Nile, our beautiful archangel, who is always, and I do mean always, keeping the chat safe. Listen, I can't save y'all either. This lady don't play no game. She got a whole sword. I think it matched her outfit. What up, JC? Glad my sis is here. Hey, Deandra. How you doing? There's my Christian key. All right, now I feel better. I feel so much better as soon as I see my Christian key. Well, listen, we ain't gonna drag it. We ain't gonna drag it tonight. We're gonna get on in here and talk about these folks and make it worthwhile. You said you enjoyed yourself yesterday too. Let me tell y'all what went on, right? So we had a craft and sip event. Hey, Rochelle, craft and sip, but it was more of a sip and craft. Did we do more craft than a most sipping? I don't know. But y'all, we broke out the wine. We broke out our wine glasses, our wine goblets. It might have been some sisters sipping wine out of wine tumblers, red cups. It was a lot. It was a lot of sipping going on. Some people got more tipsy and they did more sipping than crafting, but we had a good time. We was chopping it up, laughing, kikiing, putting ideas together. It was the bomb. So we definitely got to do another craft and sip, maybe for the next holiday or maybe just because that was a whole lot of fun. If you missed it, you missed a good time. What you say, Nisi? A lot of sipping. Oh, there was a lot of sipping. Yes, absolutely. It was absolutely the bomb. We had a great, great, great time. I have no complaints. I had such a wonderful time in there. And to see what everybody came up with. Christian Key surprised us with a bomb wreath. Like, it was cool. It was cool. Like, sisters can get their Martha Stewart on too. Okay, we can do it. Hey, Ebony M. Good to see you. So, y'all, you know how we do it on the porch. You know we like to keep it real and play fair. So we're going to start with the light stuff, and we're going to move on to a little bit of to the heavy stuff later on, right? So dig this. Let me see. I want to say the lightest thing that we got on the whole lineup would be Falynn Pena. Y'all know Falynn. That's somebody that don't nobody ever check for. Well, apparently she's back in social media again, and I feel like she puts herself there. I'm not exactly sure why she puts herself there. Falynn is so boring, it's painful. Like, I don't even know. I think she slowed down my heart rate just reading her news. Well, anyway, she announced that she finally had her little bundle of joy. Now, I'm happy for her because everybody, anybody who's carrying a baby, I truly pray that you will deliver safely and you will have a happy, healthy little one, and you will deliver and you'll be safe and healthy as well. We do know it's high mortality rates with Black women. I don't know if she counts as that, but I'm still glad that she's healthy. She delivered her baby healthy and there wasn't no problem. What you say, JC? Falynn has fallen. Right. Miss Thing had her baby. She had a little girl. I don't know how I feel about her giving that baby my mama name. She named her Emma something. But I said, wow, okay. And the baby has her last name instead of the young man's last name. Ebony says Falynn does put herself in the front. I'm happy she and the baby are healthy. That's right. That's all I can say. I'm just glad that the baby is healthy. She had a little girl. I don't know. I just feel like because she put her business right out there like that, it kind of taints it a little bit because you lied and said you didn't cheat and you did cheat and you tried to front like you wasn't pregnant, but you was pregnant, and you fronted like this dude was your friend, but he wasn't your man and he is. So it's kind of like, I'm glad you're healthy. I'm glad that baby is healthy. I hope she remains healthy and grows up to be a beautiful young lady. And I hope she don't be lying like her mama. That's all I can say. DT, what you say for this heifer? Oh, okay. Congratulations to Falynn instead of what I usually call her and her healthy baby. Right. That's all I got. That's all I got. Ebony M says, but they're all trifling for cheating on each other. Falynn, Simon, Porsha, and Jalen. Don't leave Dennis out because he nasty too. All of them nasty together. Just a big bowl full of funk. That's what that is. So that's the lightest thing on there. The next thing that's pretty light is, y'all, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why? And I do mean why, oh, why? Is the internet praising Megan Thee Stallion for some stretch marks. Now, y'all know we have watched for over a year, maybe longer, of people attacking this girl for her body, attacking her for her height, attacking her for her features. And in reality, if I got to tell the truth, Megan Thee Stallion just looks like another Black woman. There's nothing wrong with that young lady. She graduated college. She did everything that we say in textbook that's supposed to be right. We can't knock her for going around half naked because all of them going around half naked. But what is like perplexing me, if I can borrow that word, is that they're praising her for showing stretch marks. Now, it was a problem for her to be tall and have a body. They've called this young woman a man. They have attacked her for everything they could. I mean, for everything. They even pretended that she had male genitalia. They have done it all and then turn around and say, we want to praise you for some stretch marks. See, this right here lets me further know that the internet people are not sane. And I do mean that. And I don't really care how it sounds. Sometimes you just got to call a thing a thing. Now, it's a difference in people on the internet and internet people. Now, it's some real people on the internet. We just happen to be in these spaces, but we still think like regular, real people. The internet people are people who live their whole lives on the internet. They wake up, they jump on the internet, they watch everything that happens. They're on every YouTube channel, on every Instagram. They follow everybody on Instagram, and they live their whole lives in the internet space. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. They attack this lady for everything. She shows stretch marks, and now they're coming out of the bushes. Tiger stripes, I have those, but I bet you don't look like her. Stop it, I say. Now, nobody was surprised when the Dust Bunnies ran out to call Black women men, because they did it to Sierra. They've done it to every Black woman. Now, a clear woman can be tall and look like Luann the Man from RHONY. They can, a lot of these clear ladies look a little, they look a little doodly. Nobody calls them men, but if it's a Black woman, let's jump on that train as quick as possible. This baby shows some stretch marks, and now everybody's running out to say, ooh, we're proud of her for showing stretch marks. I'm just saying, it's light. That right there is light work, but I find out that I feel like this is the type of thing that shows us that internet people they're not stable. They're not stable. DT says, how can they call her a man when she clearly looks like a woman? Yes, because they love to insult Black women and they make up stories. Like, it's disgusting. But now that she showed some stretch marks, then there you go. What you say, DT? A lot of the clear ladies do look like men. I'm telling you, they don't even have to have a mustache, DT. Just pull their hair back or cut it off and wipe off their makeup. And you got Prince Charming. Just like that. Just like Jake from State Farm, a.k.a. Robin Dixon. Well, I got some more light work for you. Now, this one, y'all, listen, y'all might laugh at me, but this is just how I feel. Hey, Just Jules, JG. You say they're not stable. You're right. The internet people are not stable. These are the people that's not wrapped too tight. They real special. They window lickers, tire biters, okay? So dig this, if you will. Dig, if you will. Kim Jong-Un. Listen, y'all say what y'all want to say. That little fella is hilarious. That is a funny little bitty guy. Well, this fella said, I'm tired of y'all copying me. I know what to do. I want y'all to know that Kim Jong-Un, with his crazy self, listen, he's almost as crazy as the internet people. This nut has outlawed leather coats in North Korea. I say, wait, he did what now? Y'all get this. The man outlawed leather coats so them people can't copy his style. Now, that's what you call a flex. Hey, Yolanda. Yes, baby, he did. He banned them leather coats. He said, y'all ain't finna walk around here looking like me. JC, you know, you said you hate a copycat. Kim Jong-Un apparently is just like you. So that's that dictator behavior. Let me find out that's your cousin over there dictating in North Korea. Because Kim Jong-Un said y'all won't wear another leather coat around here. Let me catch you. That's what he said. Let me catch you in that leather coat. Yes, sir. Say LOL, a ban on leather coats. He's narcissistic and bananas. Man, could you imagine? Can you imagine? That thing tickled me so bad. Niecy Rose said, that short miniature man said, what? Yes. He said, y'all not copying him no more. He tired of it. He tired of it. Glenn is him. He did it. I say, go ahead on. Lord, y'all look at JC talking about that's the homie. He said he gonna stop y'all with that copycatting, running behind him, trying to do what he do. You say he back turd crazy. Could you imagine? Okay. So let's say this, because I feel silly tonight. I don't mind playing. Now, y'all imagine if North Korea get their version of YouTube, right? And he get his own channel. Can you imagine what would happen if you go copying whatever he do on his channel? Like, you know how some people hang to see what you talk about and try to talk about it? Could you imagine? Boy, you go try to copy something Kim Jong-Un done, he shut you down and had them people lock your whole family up. He is crazy. What you say, Jess? It sounds like a whole diva to me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, honey. He's a real diva. Now, see, Ebony M, you starting early. It's too early for this foolishness. She say, I'm surprised 45 didn't ban orange hair color. Child, he'd have had to lock up half the city of Houston the way they wear this orange hair around here. I'm telling you, hey, Miss Gigi, say a whole special narcissist. Hey, look, I feel him. Go ahead, Kim Jong-un. Every time I think that he can't give us another level of crazy, he up and do. This man say, y'all won't wear another leather coat around him. Let me catch you with it. Yes, he would. Yeah, it would just be one channel. If he ran YouTube, it'd be one channel. He might let somebody come out, like if they got a Kim Jong-un fan channel. Like if you want to be like the official fan station, but still you're going to have to run it past him. You know, unless you're teaching people how to cook dumplings or something. You know, he might let you do that. But still, you're going to have to put his face on all the dumplings. It's going to be something like that. JC say, Kimmy just want to be cute in these streets. I know that's right. What you say, can we let him live, please? I'm going to let him live, but I'm going to talk about him. Protect my energy say, that's never going to happen. He ain't letting the folks in North Korea ever have access to the internet, let alone YouTube, not a newspaper, nothing. Hey, sis say if he do it, he gonna be the only one on there, just him. Yeah, they're gonna have to lock up half of Houston. I done seen plenty of orange wigs around here. First of all, I don't know why nobody want to walk around looking like Garfield the cat. Stepped on a toe. I'm sorry. Move your foot, cause Garfield the cat ain't it. Say, isn't Kim the man 45 said he wrote lovely letters to? Yes. They had a whole bromance. Come on now. Hey, Auntie Eva. Yes, Egypt. Now, Kim Jong-Un say, what is the reason? Why y'all copying me? That's what the man said. And outlaw all the goddamn coats. Now, I want to know. Now, this is the real question. Okay, maybe this is just the seamstress in me talking. However, what they going to do with all that good leather? Anybody who got them leather coats, are they going to have to donate them or turn them in to the police station? Are they going to go around with pistols collecting the leather coats? Are the leather coats allowed to be repurposed into skirts? Can they use them to make evening gowns? Like, what can they do with the leather coats? Hey, Vanessa. Listen, I'm trying to behave, but I want to know where the leather going from these coats since Kim Jong-un done outlawed leather coats over there. He say he's sick of y'all. He gonna outlaw smoke signals. Oh man. So somebody gonna light up a pack of cools and get executed. You say a whole Scotch egg minus the seasoning. I like Scotch eggs though. LEL say, in all seriousness, the people of North Korea need to be freed. I hope one day there's something done about that country. Hey man, they going through it, but everybody gotta hold their own pair. Because we still ain't free over here. You say they gonna sell the leather to China. I mean, I would have to make me something else. Maybe I could have a leather blouse. Right. That's a great question. Nisi, we was talking about this yesterday, man. We like to repurpose stuff. Maybe I'll make some leather flowers and put them like on the décolletage on one of my nice silk blouses or something. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know about throwing away no good leather. Now, if I can't have the coat, we gonna get something else out of it. That's all I'm saying. Kim said, wear a leather coat and see what happens. Sound like a whole black mama. I'm telling you, that might be what he wrote in law. That might be how he wrote it. He probably ain't used no legal language at all. He wrote down, wear a leather coat, see what happens. Say, what's happening? They can't wear. Hey, Kim Jong-un outlawed leather coats because he said people was biting his style. Okay. Hey, Angie. Say, two nuts. Kim and 45 sitting in the tree. First come marriage, then come a baby. Hey, as long as 45 don't try to wear that leather coat. That's all I'm saying. Protect my energy. Say, on God. He probably got them making a Kim tube. All access, school required, watch time, watching him flexing his Benz, iPhone, and leather jackets that they will only see on him. That's right. Hey, maybe he gonna collect all them leather coats and use them to make little tiny leather coats to put on the Kim Jong-un action figure. That might be what's going on. Yeah. You know what? If he sell an action figure, I'll get one. You know, why not? Yolanda say he seemed like an angry, overgrown boy. Baby, he's funny though. Y'all ain't gonna convince me he ain't funny. It is comedy. All right. Nick Ogore, thank you so much for the super chat. Say happy Thanksgiving weekend, sis. Happy Thanksgiving weekend to you too. Did y'all eat too much? Because I believe I did. I can't be sure. Hey, Mimi, it's the head sniper in the building. What's up, girl? Say it's going to be a lot of people sweating to death on leather furniture. Oh, yeah. Is it just me? Do y'all remember sitting on the leather chair, you get up and it ripped all the skin off the back of your thigh? Like you get waxed for free. You say 45 will get to wear the coat because he'll be Kim's first lady. Well, he might let him wear the leather skirt. I don't know if I want to see Trump in a skirt though. I don't know. That monkey with a wig might look a little dangerous in a skirt. Say, did he ban suede too? Now they didn't say nothing about the suede. But they did say the leather. Now I don't know. I don't know if I would test him on that. I wouldn't test him on the suede. You know, because, you know, you still got it from a cow. He might mess around and be around here checking the DNA of your coats. Okay? And you know what else he didn't say? He didn't say pleather. Now, he didn't ban pleather coats. But I don't know if they want to test that either. You know, I don't think he really be splitting hairs. Protect my energy say they better not think about making a patch leather outfit out of the Kim doll leather outfits either. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Right. That's what I said. He didn't mention pleather. He ain't said nothing about pleather. Nothing at all. LEL say rip your skin. Seanitra, were you sitting on leather or rocks? No, when you would sit on that leather, it was just like if your auntie had that plastic on that furniture. If you sit on it too long, when you go to stand up, it take a whole layer of your skin off when you stand up. Because it's like your skin would stick to it. Say in the late 80s, if there was a ban on Jerry curls, my parents would have been locked up. Thank you, Lord, for mercy. Well, we ain't going to the Jerry curls because I know some people gonna get locked up right now off a Jerry curl. You any country area in America is somebody rocking a Jerry curl. I got an auntie with one right now, and one of my best friends' mamas. She keep it fresh. Say I would slowly put something in his food. You put something in his food, Mimi, they will get you. Okay, Mimi sniping for real. Yeah, Vita. Hey, girl. Vita, you better tell them that leather would stick to you and change your life. I done had some leather stick to the back of my leg. Man, look. I'm going to let that go because he can't do nothing to me. I'm all the way over here. He better not come over here. Now, I don't normally fight short people, but I swing on him. That's all I'm going to say. So we're going to move right along. We got some more stuff. More stuff. So, what's next? Next up, Cardi B. Well, this is what I ain't figured out. Why this is news. Well, they saying Cardi B has got to sign the release, or they're going to release her medical records in that trial that she's got with Tasha K. Y'all know Tasha K. Ain't no point in going into that. We know who she is. So her and Cardi B going back and forth in the courthouse with the people. Plum, thank you so much for the soup sticker, boo. I appreciate you. Man, I appreciate you. So they say that she's been ordered to release medical records. But why this is news right now is what's confusing me, because according to Cardi's lawyer, this is what the lawyers say. The lawyers say it was that they turned them records in over 14 months ago. But I guess maybe because they're saying that the records cannot be used during trial, but they only releasing the records. They only got to release or order to release the records pertaining to herpes or HPV. Listen, I'm wondering for the life of me, like how did we get here? This is all I want to know. How did we get here? In America, in this place, how did we get here? Where there are court cases where we determining, HPV and herpes. Somebody help me. Thank you so much for the super chat, DM Rocks. Say this episode of Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip was crazy. With Kenya snatching the drink out of Ramona's hand, plus Kenya is my favorite. Well, baby, she ain't gonna never be my favorite, nothing. But I'm gonna talk about that too, because I was so shook with what I saw, just a little bitty bit. But I'm sure gonna tell it. But thank you so much for the super chat. But back to Cardi. How did we get to the point of going to court to argue over HPV and herpes? I just feel like we done went too far. We have gone too far. Now, it's been too many flamethrowers, hot box accusations on television and media lately. Now, we just got through surviving a whole season of everybody's, insinuations and fear concerning Gizzard's hot box. And now Cardi is taking her box on trial because she's going to prove that she is not toting a flamethrower. I'm just done. Just Jules JG said, Cardi's starting to look like Lil' Kim. She better stop. Hey, man, I ain't going to tell them people what to do with their face, but it might behoove them to. LEL say, because you can sue anybody for anything. What is Wine Girl suing Cardi for anyway? I missed the news. Well, Wine Girl ain't suing Cardi. Cardi's suing Wine Girl because she said that she got millions of views and made money going around telling people that she had that thing. And she said she ain't had that thing and it was a lie, and that she knew it was a lie when she put it out there, basically. So that's what's going on. So they litigating over to burn or not to burn. And that is the question. Ebony M say, I think Cardi is set on setting the record straight, or she wanted to scare the defendant. I mean, this is a hell of a scare. You got to pay a lawyer all that money. Right. She is not the last dragon. That's what she's saying. And she does not possess the power of the globe. Thank you. Thank you, Vanessa. That is way too personal. Way too personal. All right. See, JC telling on y'all. She said y'all ain't hitting the like button. Please hit the like button. Help me out. Please, please. So I can keep bringing you these people's gossip. I sure appreciate it. And it helps me out a whole bunch. DT, what you say? You say, wait, Tasha K drank too much wine. Okay, so I got a question. How much wine is too much wine? Can somebody tell me? Can anybody tell me? How much wine is too much wine? Now, I ain't going to sit up here in front like I'm no Tasha K fan, but I'm definitely a wine fan. And I want to know how much wine is too much. Okay? You say these YouTube streets is gangster. They got to be. If they checking hot boxes. He LEL say burn or not to burn. Really? Yes. Girl, Shakespeare whole tomb just shook. Well, I said it. I don't care if his tomb shook. Last I heard, he didn't write none of it no way. He stole it from a black writer that was working as a servant for him. I hope it shook and turned him over with his behind in the air. That's what I hope. Trifling self. Swan of Avon Park, my foot. Miss Gigi says, this is utterly ridiculous. Cardi gave birth vaginally, and doctors don't advise you do that if you got the bumps because it can cause baby blindness, which is true. Tasha K have several seats. Right. DT, you say ask Trasha K's assistant, LOL. Hey, man, I just wanted to know, is there such thing as too much wine? I just was wondering. I'm asking for a friend. That's all I'm saying. I don't drink that much wine, but I do enjoy a good bottle every now and then, you know. So let's talk about this ultimate girls trip, shall we? Because, see, this right here is what I had on the thumbnail, y'all. Ramona versus Kenya, or Kenya versus Ramona. Now, I'm going to just tell y'all something. Anybody who knows me for any length of time can tell you I do not cut for, like, fan or stand, skin your pores. Skin your pores, aka skin your snores. She is boring. She is tacky. I mean, ain't too much about her that I care for. However, let me say this. I'm all the way here for her giving Ramona some of her Karen energy right back. Now, in this case, I feel like Kenya's not even wrong. I feel like Kenya might have went a little too far grabbing that lady's hand with that glass and all that. Don't grab nobody because I don't really believe you can fight, Kenya. That's all I'm saying. But I feel like I'm kind of cool on Kenya getting her together. I'm kind of cool on that. I want to know what y'all think about it. I don't know if you saw what was happening, but I'm all right with it. Ebony M said, I'm happy that Kenya got Ramona together. I don't even ride for Kenya like that either, Seanitra. Hey, man, I ain't never been no Kenya fan. But right is right, wrong is wrong. Hey, Educated Female Life said, I watched the first episode and couldn't get through the first episode, but I love Kenya. Well, I'm glad somebody love her, honey. I don't think it's a lot of people, on that wagon, but I'm sure it's some. Just Jules JG say, I hope she not burning, but she was soon with that trash box hubby. I don't know, I don't know. I can't say. Sunshine say too much wine is when you find yourself in court about someone else's hot box or not hot box. I love it. Hey, Sunshine. AT2. Hey, my love. Thank you for the super sticker. You want to come holler at me? Matter of fact, let me go ahead and drop this in the chat because I want your opinion on absolutely everything we talking about. Because I adore me some you. You have me cracking up. But dig now. Dig. I'm really trying to figure this out. Sunshine dropped it right in my chest. She said, when you end up in court about somebody else's box, that is when there has been too much wine. And I can't even argue with it. Miss Gigi say, not watching the Ultimate Girls Trip. Can't stomach them New Jersey felons. I'm here for your review. Anybody getting drunk, Ramona together is a bet for me. Well, girl, I wish you was watching it because let me just tell you, Kenya got her together, not just together. She did. Now her little reads was choppy and it wasn't smooth, but she out there with a bunch of clear chicks. So it is what it is. I don't think none of them could keep up with her. We know that Hammerhead Shark was not. Oh shoot! What up, cuz?
What's up, cuz? I had to come on here and bless your chat real quick.
That's what I'm talking about. You better grace this chat. You better grace this chat. We got JC out there still threatening to cornrow your chest hairs. That's all I'm saying.
My taco meat.
Your taco meat, boy. She waiting on you. Man, how you been doing?
I've been doing good. I've been working, trying to keep up with the YouTube channel. I've been busy, which is good. That's what I need, to be busy.
That's what I'm talking about. Got to be busy. Idle hands is the devil's workshop. I believe in that, straight up. So, okay. Rapid fire on the ones we covered. What's your opinion on Kim Jong-Un banning leather coats? Because he say them jokers ain't finna be biting his style. What's your opinion on that?
Yo, I don't want to say nothing about him because I don't want to end up missing.
Look, I ain't never scared.
I don't want to end up missing.
I ain't gonna end up missing. I ain't never scared. I'm from Florida. Listen, I feel like little dude is funny.
I said he to come and get our ass.
I ain't studying. He better be careful. Better be careful. I don't normally fight short people, but I'll come down there. Now, what you think they gonna do with all that extra leather since they can't wear them coats?
You know what? He'll probably take it and put it up in his palace or something and have a whole bunch of leather blankets. He'll make leather couches, leather everything all around everything. He probably already took that done, made, kitchenware, tabletops out of all leather.
Facts. One of my other theories.
Funny.
Right. Now, one of my other theories was that maybe he gonna have them cut up into little leather jackets for the Kim Jong-Un action figures. Now, me, myself, personally, if he sell an action figure, I'm buying it.
I might buy one too.
Oh, yeah. I'm buying it.
Lie. I'm buying one too.
I would definitely rock that. Falynn had her baby. Do we care about that?
Honestly, I don't care about the baby to sound bad. I care more about the timeline. If you look at the dates, the math ain't mathing like everybody is saying. The math ain't mathing. Yo,
it's giving us Phaedra Parks tease. Remember when Phaedra was pregnant and her due date kept changing and right. I'm 5, 6, 7 months pregnant. It's like, girl, how many months you said?
Right.
6, 4, 5, 9. How many?
Falynn been pregnant this whole time, lying to us. Gonna announce it 3 months ago, pretending like it's something new. No, you been pregnant.
Yeah, but this is the thing. See, she announced it 3-4 months ago and gave birth to a full size preemie. Right. I've given birth 3 times, and when they full size is usually because they full term. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I just thought that you said full size preemie.
Yeah, full size preemie. That was not no mid size. That wasn't no compact. That was the full size baby.
Right. It would have been in an incubator or something. The baby just wouldn't be all clothed and everything. It's too suspicious. Too suspicious.
Yeah, I think it was some line that went on. We
owe Simon and Porsha an apology, or is that going too far?
Nah, that's going too far. Because see, even though she might have been out there getting her horella on, the slipper still fit Porsha foot too.
Okay.
Just because Falynn was horella, it don't mean that the glass slipper only fit one hole. That's all I'm saying.
He makes sure all his holes is the same size, basically.
Right. They all wear the same size shoe because Porsha was dirty. Porsha got a dusty back too because that was still that woman's husband. And you was over there, how they say, dropping it low, pop locking and dropping it. Hey,
Yeah.
that was somebody's husband. She got a whole dusty back.
They always go back to that scene when like the girls came over her house and they was in the pool and the way he was looking at Porsha. And like there's some signs in there that let you know, like, oh, he was gonna get Porsha.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of men might look at you, but that don't mean you got to go get your back dirty. You ain't got to just be laying down everywhere. You ain't got to do that.
Right. I'm interested to see the new show though. Are you gonna watch it?
I mean, I almost feel obligated to. Like, we got to see what happens because I'm hearing that it's a lot of tea finna be spilled about the timeline. You got people that's gonna be, you know, like challenging the timeline of when they got together and when the engagement came out, what Dennis knew, when he knew it. Dennis up here trying to apply pressure, talking about you still love me. I got my own theory about that. I got an alternate theory about this Porsha Simon Dennis situation.
Do you think they had a threesome together?
Nah, what I think it was.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what I think. You so crazy. I am not like Perry. Perry, I think everybody's in a threesome. I don't think that. Now, I love my brother-in-law. Shout out to my brother-in-law. But my thing is this. I feel like it was a business arrangement. I feel like that's why Dennis was cool with it in the beginning. And I think Porsha took her behind, crossed the water, and they done dusted her off. They done put some roots on her. And she came back talking different. Now Dennis got a problem with it. That's why we saw a clear line of demarcation from when Dennis was cool with the deal and when Dennis wasn't cool with the deal. Something changed midstream. Now, if you go back and watch that video where she walked over there and put that ring on Simon's hand after they came back from across the water, Porsha looked crazy as hell. Her eyes was glazed over. This girl done went to anger management, chill out and everything. And we see clips from this show. She back to screaming like a banshee and hollering and about to run out her clothes. Like, what the hell happened to you?
Okay.
Yeah, I suspect somebody been shaking chicken feet and stuff at people. Yeah, I'm like, nah, I know roots when I see roots. I'm from the country. You ain't finna just slip that by me. I saw that. Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
Like, okay, remember when they first put it out there on Mother's Day, Dennis was cool. He toasted with everybody. Everything was everything. Porsha go over there, come back. She acting strange and now Dennis mad. What's the deal? I feel like her and Dennis had an understanding that they was gonna stay together or get back together. She was just supposed to be conducting business with this dude and something switched up.
Well, I think they kind of had a threesome because, like, what dude would be cool taking a picture with your girl's new boyfriend or fiance? It just all looked kind of weird to me.
I think it was a business arrangement. I think they had an understanding that it wasn't supposed to be nothing sexual going on. It was like, it's just for the optics. It's just for the drama. It's just to get this show jumping. And then something changed. I'm telling you, I suspect something. I suspect it was all arrangement.
I think it's still for TV, but you know, we'll see when we watch the show, right?
Something switched because now Porsha be looking at that man like she don't see a dark-skinned Shrek. In the beginning, she would never make eye contact with him. Now she be looking at him with her eyes twinkling. Like, girl, that's a chicken foot. Ain't no woman ever looked at him and thought he was nothing nice to look at other than his mama.
Well, I mean, 40 million will make you look good, you know?
Even then, don't you have to squint a little bit when you look at him? And like turn your head at a 45-degree angle, don't you?
Hey, when the lights are off, you can't see nothing, right?
That's true, but we saw her looking at him in broad daylight. And she didn't even flinch. I suspect
Porsha is an actress. You can't forget that. Porsha is an actress, and she is acting her ass off.
Porsha ain't no good actress. Porsha can't act. Porsha can't sing. Portia's job is to prance around looking cute with that donkey now. And we ain't gonna push
her song Flatline? That one song?
No, the song was a Flatline. AT2, look at my head sniper.
The song
that girl said that man looked like Dookie with dentures. This is what I'm talking about.
Hey, have you ever seen the show South Park and how they have Mr. Hanky Poo, the Dookie? That's what
Yes,
he looks
Mr.
like.
Hanky.
Mr. Hanky, that's his new name, Mr.
Yep.
Hanky.
Mr. Hanky. All right, y'all heard it here first. He is now Mr.
Mr.
Hanky.
Hanky.
We gonna respect it. We gonna respect it. What up, T-Bell? So now listen, we was just finna get into this Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. I'm glad you here. Because I want to know what's your opinion on Kenya Moore getting Ramona Singer together. Because now when they first got all of them got together, Ramona called Kenya a bitch.
Yeah.
And she said, well, I guess she kind of straightened her, but okay, I'm gonna forgive you. We're gonna move on, yada yada. Then she tell the girl, F you. You know, Ramona's one of them old belligerent, dingy drunks. Like she one of them people so drunk, even her hair is drunk. I ain't never seen nobody just be on TV with their hair drunk. You couldn't even dry the liquor out your hair before you got on the air. It's real bad. So
yeah, she is.
They on the boat, they going back and forth. Ramona pulling the white lady, she's like, oh, throw me off the boat. She's smirking and going on. And once Kenya snatched the glass out of hand, then she went to crying. Plum, thank you so much for the super chat, boo. I appreciate you. I love you. Thanks for the support.
Thank you, Plum.
Yeah, Ebony, you right. Ramona does seem like a very nasty person, and she racist as hell too. Yeah. Now, my thing is this: you could be racist. She does, but I say if you're gonna be racist and you look like Ramona, you should be required to wear your sheet.
Cover up all that ugliness, right?
That's all I'm saying, ma'am. Where is your hood and your sheet? Is it in the back of your closet? Can we get you to pull it out? But she went from smirking and talking trash to crying. And Kyle Richards sitting over there just hugging and petting that thing. What is you petting her for? Now, right. I don't know if you can get a contact drunk, but she up there hugging that alcohol-soaked hair to her face. She gonna get a DUI too. And just say Ramona hair got a DUI. But Kyle gonna get one from sniffing in them alcohol fumes out Ramona's hair. Is what's gonna end up happening.
Right. But listen. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. Ramona need to stop all that crying and shit like that, because you got a mouth like that, then you should expect what's coming for you.
But see, that's not how it works when you're a clear woman. You can dish dirt and be nasty, but if anybody, especially if they happen to be darker than the shell of an egg, come back at you, it's mandatory that you just start crying and hollering.
Right. See, just that Ramona chick is just triggering just in general. And like, I just love that Kenya is going at her and taking her to task, because it's all like, that's what she really needed. Because, I think, they tried to make, and just from the little bit that I've seen of the New York, because it's a little bit too privileged for me. The Ebony chick, they try to make it seem like she talked too much about race, and like they made her the bad guy for pointing out things that we all seen.
Well, that's how it go. AT2, that's the new racism. Mm-hmm. The clear people pointing out racism is the new racism. So like, they can be racist, but don't you point it out. Now make sure you know the rules so you don't get yourself in no trouble. Right. Now, this the killer part was Cynthia, old dry scent, sitting up there being fake and phony. So she's in the confessional talking about, ooh, don't snatch nothing out my hand, child. And well, how she gonna call her a peasant? I'd rather be called a bee. But then in the moment, she's up there hugging on Kenya, talking about, come on, she got it. Why is Kenya so fake? Not Kenya. I'm sorry. Kenya's always fake. Yeah, why is Cynthia so fake? What is her deal?
Well, I mean, Cynthia probably knew that this was like her last go around. And so she was just trying to make a moment, any way she could, because she knew she wasn't bringing it these last few seasons on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She knew after this girls trip, she was probably going to get cut from the show. And look what happened. I think she was so wishy-washy, and she was just looking for a moment, and there was no moment there. So that's why she kept changing her story and acting different.
Okay, but now this is the problem I got with her with that. Wasn't she acting like this was just her best friend in the world when her, Candy, and Kenya was in their alliance to attack Porsha and Nene?
Oh, Lord, right.
Look at what Kobe say. Hey, boo, talking about Ramona ain't even potty trained. She need puppy pads. You, oh my god. So you reach down and grab your sniper rifle too. Okay, gotcha. I understand. But that's the part that got me. Why you being fake and phony with the person you were just teaming up with to attack somebody else who was your friend and actually help pay for your first wedding?
You know that it is crazy when you think about it. It's kind of like, yo, like this is supposed to be your homie, this is supposed to be your friend, and you know the way this went. Like, you know, all the women had known about each other and stuff like that. You know, Ramona is nasty. You know, she racist. You know, she's this. You know, she's a drunk. Like, come on now, like have your friend back. Like I said, I think Cynthia was looking for a moment, and so she was playing both sides and everything like that because she knew she wasn't coming back next season. So she was like, hell, I might as well just mess up this show right now and just be wishy-washy. And you know, that's the reason why people don't like Cynthia.
Right, old dry scent. But you know when they was attacking Nene, they liked Cynthia just fine. It was Pole Cynthia.
Right.
Cynthia. But if y'all remember, Nene told y'all don't know that hoe. Not everybody see what kind of tramp she is. And in reality, I feel like this proves that she was never Kenya's friend. It was just, I'm going to team up with you to attack somebody who was a friend to her.
Right. And Cynthia is the perfect victim because people aren't expecting her to say anything or do anything wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because she tried to play this perfect Pollyanna routine.
Yes.
First of all, I don't trust no heifer on Instagram selling dry coochie cream. Now let's get that out the way. Let's just get that out the way. Now that lets me know if you ain't got enough, scruples that you're not on the internet trying to hawk dry coochie cream, you'll do anything. You ain't got no boundaries.
She'll do anything. Hey, she'll do anything for a check. I ain't mad at it.
I am. Hey, Anise. Hey, Cincy Red. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't play them games. First of all, if I was walking around if you walking around with your stuff dry as graham crackers, you ain't got to tell nobody. Why is you telling people?
Right. That's kind of embarrassing, right? Not kind of.
Yeah,
it is embarrassing.
Get this dry coochie cream, and then months later it come out that your husband sending pictures of his Vienna sausage to people.
Mimi said an ashy box.
Oh wow! Listen, AT2. This is why Mimi is the head sniper. This
right,
is why.
Head sniper in charge.
Yeah, she is in charge. She is in charge of the girls. Not the ashy box, but ever since she did that, I've been looking at her real sideways. It wasn't that I didn't already believe Nene, but when I saw that, I said, "Oh, this girl ain't got no limits, honey. She will go all the way there."
Right.
I mean, good Lord, dry coochie cream. Stop it, I say. See, now look at Just Jules JG. She say, look at what she married. He's very suspect. Extremely suspect. I'm sorry. No, don't die.
Oh, you talking about Mike?
Mike Hill, yes.
Well, whatever happened with the allegations of him with the girl on Snapchat? Like they just said, "Oh, it's not true," and then it just kind of phased away.
Yeah, but
that was their plot to get back on the show.
But remember, before he was making all that noise about he was going to look at JC talking about tumbleweed coochie. I'm through. But my. But he was saying he was going to get a lawyer. He was going to do X, Y, and Z. Clearly, you're not going to get no lawyer, sir, because that was your Vienna sausage. Now, I don't know whether he was upset because he felt caught or whether he was upset because people knew he had a Vienna sausage.
I think it was a mixture of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, I think a little bit of both. Like, I want to say he was probably embarrassed because he said his Vienna. I didn't see it. His Vienna sausage. That's probably why he was embarrassed. And then also, I think that I still think this was their plot of trying to get her back on the show.
It could. So do you think he was just sending it to random people, hoping somebody would tell, or you think they had an arrangement with the girl that outed him?
They had an arrangement with a girl. I don't think necessarily they went that far to like try to, hoodwink a girl into playing along with it. I think that they already had her. They got the girl and was all
They
like,
had an
"Hey, come
understanding.
over." Yeah, they had her already. It was like, "Hey, we're gonna do this. Help us get back on the show, and then we'll kick you a couple of thousand down." I think it was all they plot.
And it just didn't work out because ain't nobody care. Mimi said it was a little smoky, so maybe that's why they didn't care. Now, if he'd have been, if he'd have been swinging the hammer, then he might could have got back on the show. But since he broke out that Vienna, that ain't gonna get you back on the show.
Yeah, I think if you ain't got nothing to show, if you catch my drift, it kind of. I mean, yeah. You should keep that to
Okay.
yourself. You shouldn't be showing if you ain't got nothing to show. You shouldn't be showing nothing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
even if you got something to show, it's just to me, that's musky behavior. If a man is out here sending his pics of his special places to people unsolicited, that's just musky behavior. Like we can
Yeah.
smell you through the phone. You got on that Dollar Tree deodorant. You musky.
Oh, not the
Like
Dollar Tree
there's no
deodorant.
man who actually bathe every day doing that. I don't believe it.
Right.
Definitely musky behavior. But now, what's your opinion of Cynthia trying to make a big deal about Kenya calling Ramona a peasant and pretending like somehow the word peasant was worse than the word B? Welcome, Cincy Red.
I honestly feel that Cynthia was putting too much on that. Ramona is a peasant, and Ramona can be taken as a B word as well too. But I mean, I think, like I said, I think Cynthia was just looking for a moment, and it just wasn't there. Nobody cared about dried up Cynthia.
Yeah,
A little
absolutely not.
hypocritical because I think she called people names. Everybody on that show called people names. Like, who cares? She said
Yeah.
peasant.
Okay, so since we talking about names, and the next up is RHOP. Tell me, because we ain't had a chance to chop it up in a minute. I was thinking about you. You're gonna live a long time. So, what is your opinion about these people acting like the world gonna come to an end because Secret Squirrel Candace said your mama?
I do think Candace did have a point when she was all like, when I say something, it gets so blown out of proportion and stuff like that. But I feel that anybody that was raised in the hood, inner city, the quickest comeback when somebody say something like, "Oh, your breast thing," you be like, "Your mama." That's just what you say. You're not actually talking about somebody mama. It's just like your mama. You know what I mean? And so
Right.
for them to like, "Oh, how can you do this and blow it up?" I'm all like, y'all just trying to stretch something and make it into a storyline, and it's not really a storyline. Ain't nobody caring. You ain't talking about nobody's like real mom. You just saying your mama. That's what you say.
Cause see, this the thing. I actually agreed with Candace in that she was going light on her because she could have ripped, but she didn't rip. If anything, she was just like your mama. Like that was really like
Yeah.
a throwaway comment. She didn't even go in.
Yeah, it's not even when you say your mama, you say, "Oh, that's why you broke." Your mama broke. It is what it is.
Right.
Like it's not anything serious. If somebody said that now, if you say your mama's a crack whore and she's work on corners or something like that, now we might be fighting after that. But if I say something and you just go like your mama, I'm gonna just be like, "Oh, okay."
Right. Or if we just throwing it back and forth, I am a little ignorant, and we toe to toe. You say something, we might just have to go straight to the mama jokes. I mean, let's do it.
We going back and forth, back and forth. It's just a thing that we do. And my thing is that, I want to say that these women think they're upper echelon and all this stuff. And so, oh, we don't talk about this kind of stuff. But they just that's why they on the show, because they all nasty, right?
Right, because like how you upper echelon and we don't say your mama, but Karen said Giselle had a fat vagina. I don't even know what the hell that means. And you got to look at that Ashley Darby, aka RoboCop, sat there and said that Mia's box had been beaten to a pulp. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these chicks said way worse than your mama.
Right, that's true. That's true. I feel that it's a little bit of hypocrisy because it's all like, yo, literally, your mama is just like any kind of comeback that anybody thinks about. It's not really a big deal just because, you have a hard relationship with your mom and stuff like that. That had nothing to do with it. She wasn't trying to insult your mom. She was just saying, like, you come for me, I'm going to say your mama. And then, you deal with it. But them trying to stretch that out, making Candace seem like the bad guy. Don't get me wrong. I don't like what Candace did to Monique last season.
At all.
Yeah. But in this case, with the your mama thing, they're blowing it way out of proportion.
Completely out of proportion. And to top it all off, I think what people are forgetting too about that whole scenario is when they got to Wendy's little corny trip, the GVO trip, they all downstairs. And she starts talking about Candace while Candace is standing there to somebody else like, oh, she's so mean to me. Like, how is somebody mean to me? You remember she did that, right? So when they got upstairs and the girl started ripping, they was like, oh, Candace just wouldn't let it go. That whore was still poking at her.
Right.
And what blows me away is the fact that I just feel like, and I'm going to just tell you, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. I feel like the only difference in her insults and their insults is that she was dark-skinned when she said them.
See, I want to agree with that because I do feel like with the darker skinned women on the show, they do hold them to a higher standard and they do nitpick and at little things and stuff like that. But then I just remember how Candace threw the other brown skinned girl, Monique, under the bus for the whole fight thing and made it like, oh, I don't want to film with her and stuff like that. So I can't feel bad at you when you incriminated another brown skinned woman.
Right. Now, see, that's my thing too. Like, I don't feel bad for Candace. I'm just pointing out what they're doing. I said they did it last year, and I feel like Candace participated in it because it benefited her. And then now that it no longer benefits her, now you could call it out. But it was going on then. What they did to Monique was clear-cut nonsense. Remember Gizzard sat there and told Monique, oh, like you took us all the way back. You undid everything we did. You just set black women back. Like she didn't just bring Robin's big masculine doodly behind in there to attack Ashley. That's like a chihuahua fighting a pit bull.
Right.
And then she sits up on the stage to defend herself about that. I saw Ashley and I saw Red. Wait, hold on. Let me deepen my voice a little bit because I'm hoarse. Hold on. I saw Ashley and I saw Red. Like, no, Jake from State Farm. Yeah. You too goddamn big to be seeing red when you see small women. Absolutely not.
And my thing is that she was an aggressor in the situation, but they're not going to call her an aggressor.
Thank you. They didn't turn around and say, oh, you set black. Well, they couldn't say she set black women back. That ain't no black woman. You're not going to convince me of that, okay? Yeah, I believe a lot of stuff, but I don't believe that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that one. Nah, cuz I ain't buying that one. Because, no, that is Jake from State Farm. I do love her in those commercials, though. You ain't going to sit up here and tell me Robin don't look like a middle-aged white man. Absolutely not.
I mean, she has the voice of one.
And the ears, too. And that big dent in her chin. When she had that hair short and she slick it back, she looks like she gonna go in a phone booth and change to her superhero costume. I'm just like, nah.
Robin, what we need you to do right now is go ahead and get you an ancestry test, right? We need you to spit in the tube. We just need a little bit of spit.
She did. Remember, she did.
She did?
Yes, and she's like 69% clear. Yeah, like this lady is not even half black.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, straight up. Nah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I wish Gabor was here because Gabor could tell you exactly what season she did that in because she was trying to prove she was black. It's like, baby, if you got to get a test to prove it, just save your money.
Yeah, if you got to get a test to prove it, yeah. You know, anybody that black is going to be on, I'm black, and that's it. They ain't going to try to get a test to prove it.
Listen, okay, let me ask you this. Did you ever look at me and say, cuz I feel like you should take a test. I'm not sure you're black. See, that's what happened. When you actually black, don't nobody ask for no paperwork.
Right. You know, you right about that. You dead right.
See, Mimi ain't right. She say Robin gives me Victor Victoria. I know that's right. That was my movie though. I ain't gonna front. I love me some Victor Victoria when I was a young girl. I was like, oh yes.
Yo, but remember the girl? I forgot. She was on the first season. She called
Katie?
them out. Yes, and she was like, "You guys are obviously biracial," and they're like, "We're not biracial." They were so offended, but she was telling the truth.
Yeah, when it came to Robin, you absolutely telling the truth.
Right.
Absolutely. When it comes to Giselle, I'm not gonna go that far. Now I know her mama is, blue vein society ready, and she's Creole, and the daddy, he actually, you could clearly look at him and see a black man. Is there some stuff in there? More than likely.
Mm-hmm. What about Karen?
No, Karen just yellow black.
Okay.
See, Karen is actually what Danny Lee pretend to be.
Okay.
Karen is actually a yellow bone. Danny Lee just a pretty lady, just letting that boy embarrass her.
Oh, yo, I hate to say it, but that shit was funny.
It was funny as hell to me, and I didn't care who didn't like it. No. And listen, good boy had us over here screaming because he kept singing the song. Yellow bone, let it go. It was like, when are you going to be yellow? You are a white woman, honey. You are not yellow.
You are not yellow. Damn it.
Oh, it was so funny. So get this. So I'm watching the the preview for tomorrow for part 4 of this reunion. And let me just say, they could have done this in 3. Right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm tired of these 4-part reunions. Honestly, they could do it in one day, just make it 2 hours. Damn it.
Facts. All facts. No fiction. Definitely. And what's crazy is that I'm watching the preview. Why is Nicki Minaj asking better questions than Andy Cohen? Why?
I've been saying they need to have Andy Cohen not do the reunions or do just the first part and then let somebody else come in and do it, have a special guest.
Yeah, I'm not against that. I think it's working out pretty good. Now, what I saw from the clip that I was watching, it looks like Nicki Minaj grilled and served up Giselle for her age attacks on Karen. Now, Gizzard Neck immediately went to line. I don't attack her age. It's like, Nicki's like, what the hell show have I been watching? And so, Of course, production on the money. They bringing out all of the case files, like just bomb, all the attacks on this lady's age. And Karen was like, I'm 58, I'm proud. She doing her thing. And listen, Miss Karen look good, don't she?
She's beautiful.
Man, did you see that picture she took over the summer with her bikini? She laid out. Listen, Karen got the rest of us that's not 58 feeling real shame right now.
Yeah, Karen looked good. You can't deny that.
Ain't at all. And then Nicki Minaj helped make it worse. And she was like, attacking somebody's age is corny. She was like, unless you could say that you look better than her. And Karen was like, she don't. Or that your face is prettier. You don't. You got a better marriage. She don't. You got more money. She don't. And she don't. Like, period. You don't have nothing on Miss Karen. Period. Right. Point blank. Period. Point blank. You don't.
Right. And Karen has a real marriage and you don't, She got more money. She looked better. Her shape is better. She's prettier than you, in my opinion. I think they almost neck and neck, but if I got to edge somebody out, I'm going to say Karen looks better. All I see with Giselle is clear features. And I'm sorry, forgive me. I don't care who get mad. I'm not somebody that just feel like if you got Anglo features, I need to celebrate you. You all right? Right.
You recessive as hell. That's all I got for you. But get this. Rob jumps in. Jake from State Farm jumps in. Nicki Minaj is in the background, heard saying, oh, she had to jump in for her girlfriend. And she was like, well, in her defense, that Karen looked older back then. Like she was in her 60s. Now she looked like she's about 52. Candace says she looks under 50. And so I'm thinking like, Jake, you thought that you was jumping in to save your friend. You actually made Karen look better. Like they legit just accused Karen of aging backwards.
Wow. But
Yeah.
the first season, don't they all look kind of bummy? And then, like, as you know, the seasons go on, they look better because they know what to expect and stuff like that. So
Yes.
acting like she looked good the whole time.
And she clearly didn't, because she used to have them $29.99 synthetic blonde wigs on. You know, the one where it don't really have a part. You just separate the hair one side to the other and it sit on top like a baseball cap. You know, I remember when Giselle was wearing them little cheap shiny wigs, and apparently didn't nobody tell her when you wear a synthetic wig, you got to put a little baby powder in it and beat it out so it don't be real shiny.
Oh, that's what you got to do so it don't got that shine on it?
Yeah, that's how you keep them from being real shiny and looking real fake. You got to hit them with the Johnson & Johnson. Yeah.
Yo, one person I'm glad they did upgrade their wig is Kim Zolciak.
Man, her wigs used to scare me.
It was like Party City realness.
He was another one that needed to know the trick about putting the baby powder, because her wigs would be shiny. And listen, her synthetic wigs would be so shiny that the front of her real hair, because she would have like a demi wig with her real hair in the front sticking out. The synthetic was so shiny that Kim real hair almost looked nappy. It was like, wait, is that a yaki perm you got in the front of your head? Like, what is that? I didn't understand. I did not understand what was really taking place. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Somebody else who upgraded their wigs, had court documents, was Karen. Karen wigs, when she first started, was tragic.
Oh, what was that one scene where like they were pulling down her wig because it was all the way back on her scalp?
Hey, she like her beat down low, and her wig pulled back. That wig was just, it was on a gangster lean. And after that, Karen was like, y'all won't catch me slipping again. Right, she got her some got to be glue and some wigs that work. Now that's what she did do. I'm gonna give her that. But Giselle wigs still be hit and miss. Sometimes it's all right, and sometimes it ain't. Now I'm just saying. Now see, you know what? Kobe off the chain. Say Mary Crosby got Yorkie wig. She need an upgrade.
Yo, the Mary Crosby, right, on the last episode of the Salt Lake City. Did you see her come out with her braids? Like, she didn't even come out with the wig. She had the braids. She wasn't playing. Yo, Mary don't be caring. She literally snatch off the wig, put it back on, snatch it off, put it back on. She don't try to brush it or nothing. She lets you know this is a wig. I do not want you to get confused that this is my real hair. This is a wig. She wants you to know it's a wig.
This is a whole wig, and don't try me. And listen, I respect it. Mary Cosby make my skin itch, but I respect her wig game. Like, she ain't playing with y'all. You know, that's what lets me know that even though she a little creepy, I can relate to her on some level. Because AT2, I'm gonna confess, I'm gonna be real, because we family, so I can be real with you. Okay. I'm the lady that will snatch her wig off in the grocery store. I am.
I don't care. In the grocery store.
Who? Let me catch a hot flash and my scalp go to itching. I don't give a darn. That wig coming off. And I would tuck it in my bra and keep shopping. I ain't even going to run out the store.
Oh, no. My God.
I'm going to frozen food. The hell with it. That's where I'm going.
But
listen, my children threatened me and prohibited me from putting wigs on for that reason. Because we was leaving the church house and I did good. And I got in the car and they got hot. And we was coming down 288 in Houston. Man, that wig came right off. I didn't give a darn. Mama said, my daughter's like, Mama, somebody in the car next to us is just staring. I don't care. They better watch the road. Better watch the road. God. I love people that don't listen. When I see a lady that ain't ashamed to snatch that wig off, I know you're a real one. On some level, it's real to you. Yeah, she's scary too, how she be cussing at them church people.
Do you think she do run a cult?
No, she ain't running no cult. See, people that saying that that's a cult are people who didn't grow up going to the holiness churches. They got them lady pastors, okay? Because they talk to them people real rough. They get gangster and everything. They do everything but say, lock the door. Ain't nobody leaving until we get the amount of money we supposed to get. Y'all pass them plates again. everybody that got $20, pull out $20 and hold it in the air right now. Like they get rough like that. That's not a cult. That's just, that's how they praise him. Hallelujah. I don't, I stay from over there.
And I was all like, when you say the whole cult thing, like you can say that about any church. You know what I mean? Because if you look up a definition of a cult, like, it'll fill in, you can put certain words together to make anything sound like a cult. I think they put more on that lady than what she needs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only thing she needs is that she nasty for hunching the same man her grandmama was hunching. Now that's nasty. That's nasty. Now it's some girls that hunch behind their friends, hunch behind their cousins, but you don't just be hunching behind your grandma. That's nasty.
Listen, she wanted to secure the bag. I ain't mad at her.
I mean, I understand. I'm a little. I ain't gonna say I'm mad. I'm disgusted and my skin itchy because
yes, I'm disgusted. Not mad at it.
Yeah, you secured the bag by giving up your bag. Now you no, absolutely not.
Yo, but I would watch a Mary Crosby spinoff show. I'm gonna put that out there. I would watch a Mary Crosby spinoff show.
I can't promise you that. It's possible, but I can't make no promises. We got to see what happens.
You can't make promises, but you can kind of see the idea of it, right?
Yeah. Christian Keith said, yes, nasty thug. Thug, nasty thug. Yes. Mimi say, when keeping it in the family goes hella wrong. Girl, you ain't lying. He say, I forgot about that too. Ew, she might as well have shared panties with her. Oh, come on, y'all.
No,
you're gone too far now. Colby say, Mary and Ramona both have crazy eyes. They do. But if you put them head to head, I'm gonna say this: Ramona can't hold up with Mary. Because Mary is the girl that snatch her wig off.
And Ramona do a girls trip. I think that would be hilarious because Mary would eat her ass alive.
I was about to say it wouldn't last but one episode. Mary would knock fire out of Ramona. She would knock fire out of Ramona, and she wouldn't make it. First of all, everybody in here got that auntie like me that will snatch a wig off. And you know what it is. Us girls that'll snatch a wig off, we ain't really got a whole lot of boundaries about, how this thing might go if you get slick at the mouth. In person.
Right. JC said she liked Mary's real hair. Yeah, and sometimes she does wear her real hair and stuff like that. I do like that. But can we have to give her a little credit because can you imagine there's probably not like any black salons close to where Mary lives. You know what I mean? There's
I ain't buying that. No, because if you remember the thing was like a whole thing when she was passing through the hood and went to the gas station, saw them dudes out front, ain't want to get out. Right. So it's like if you got a hood, it's somebody that's doing hair. I don't care if you go somewhere and it's a population of 12 black people, there is one that is designated to do the black hair.
Okay, let me Google real quick. Black salons in Utah.
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City. Yeah, because we need to find Mary.
Yeah, find her a salon where they can hook that hair up. But then again,
wait, how did you say a salon?
A salon.
Oh shoot, Mary, we gonna find you a hair salon right now, Mary.
Vanessa say Mary is crazy as hell. Reality TV gold. Yes, she is.
It said top 10 best African American hair salons in Salt Lake City.
There you go. See, there is a bunch of them. Mary is not getting her hair done because she can't find nobody. Mary is like me. Mary don't want to comb her hair.
Clear color people in these pictures that claim it's supposed to be African American salons.
On all of them or just one or two of them now?
No, all of. Okay, I see one. Ebony and Ivory. Okay, this is in Salt Lake City. Ebony and Ivory. Okay. But other than that, all these look like lighter hue people.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mary, you got one shop you can go to, and they can give you some. They do braids.
See,
they do rock some braids, right?
Yeah, she could. She could.
Yeah, if Jen Shaw was rocking braids, Mary can rock the damn braids.
First of all, Jen Shaw ain't had no business, no braids in her head. Don't start me with Jen Shaw because she was bopping around there like she was gonna try to put on black culture like an outfit and proclaim herself as the negress of the show.
Listen. She knew she was going to jail and knew she could get her hair done. That's what she had to
So she was like, "Y'all plait my hair up before I go to court." Like,
yeah. She was all like, "I know I'm going to jail today, so I needed some braids last week," because she thought she was going to go to jail during the weekend. So that's why she had to make sure she had a hairstyle that lasts that long. That's what it was.
But here's the problem. The problem is, when you go in there, them people make you take your plaits out, right?
Oh, they do?
Yeah, and they take your drawers. Unless you got white cotton drawers on, they will take your drawers too.
Wow.
Yeah. So you got the hair braided up. Like if she wanted to live, she should have just got cornrows with her natural hair. Because honey, they gonna make her take them plaits out.
Damn.
Look at him. Mimi say she had on guilty braids.
Guilty.
Listen, not only will they make you take your braids out, if you got tracks in, they will sit there and make you take your tracks out, have you cutting thread and pulling tracks.
Damn.
Yeah, don't go to jail. That's all I'm telling you. Things used to be different, right? Like you could go and get in a fight, pay a couple $100 and go home. Like you could whoop somebody, just leave your bond money with your mama. Don't ask me how I know. And you could just get on up out of there. Things changed though.
You said, don't ask me how I know, but
I'm just telling you that was the procedure. You ask anybody that might be my age, I'm only 25 plus a couple of things.
Right, you're only 25, right.
Right. But anybody else who's 25 plus as many times as me, they can tell you that's how it went. Okay.
Okay. So you might know somebody who had to take out their tracks and everything.
Right.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Again, this is my disclaimer. I am from Florida. That's all I got to say. That's all I'm saying. So Dig, shout out to Mary Cosby. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Mary. Mary's pretty funny, but I'm gonna give it to her. She really tickled me. But on that reunion part for tomorrow, I think it's gonna be interesting because honestly, from what I can see, Nikki's gonna ask some good questions, but it just, to me, the comedy from that clip was Giselle's face when everybody acted like, whatever work Karen had done was absolutely wonderful and marvelous. And Candace chimes in like, oh, like the under eye fillers. And, Giselle whips her head over there. Candace, like, you up there taking up for her. She was helping us attack you. Like, you could just see Giselle's face implode.
Right.
Like a black hole.
But you know what? My thing is that Giselle and Robin and that whole crew, like they get favorable edits in the show. So I'm happy that Nikki is there because finally they're not going to be protected as you can see. You know what I mean?
Yes. But I got a question. In part 1, am I tripping, or did it look like Andy Cohen was kind of like really making Giselle answer some questions?
You know what? I can't put a stamp on that. I just know it seemed like he was going hard at Candace, saying like, people say they want me to fire you. I don't really remember too much of Giselle.
Go back to part 1 because they got on Giselle way before they even got to Candace.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. Like he was on her, baby. They even brought up that timeline and that lie she had about J-Mall and was like, so when did you break up? And exactly how that happened.
Yeah, that was. But I felt like he was asking her nicely, though. He wasn't like really going in like, so you're a liar,
but
right?
He's normally biased as hell, and he covers for her, though. Because when she said, oh, yeah, just maybe like January, and Wendy chimed in, because she had done her homework and was like, but he was online in December, said that y'all wasn't no couple. And Andy didn't do what he normally does. Andy chimed right in like him and Wendy had choreographed it and was like, well, yeah, he did go online in December and said that. That's what he said. I heard him say y'all wasn't together. I was like, wait a minute, Andy. Is there trouble in paradise?
Right. You right about that. You know what? I didn't even think about it in that way, but yeah, maybe he realized that he needed to step his game up because I mean, it was a huge lie that her, Jamal and her, and we've been saying that she kind of like the Kenya Moore, pretending to have boyfriends and relationships and stuff like that. So I felt like he kind of had to call her out in that instance. I don't know if necessarily Andy was making a change. I feel like the pressure was on him to say something about it because she had been lying about her relationship and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it was some other stuff too. Like he was really kind of like going at her a little bit. I feel like Mimi says she think he's tired of Giselle. TJM, you saw that? Like he really did switch up with her a little bit. I remember very clearly he got in trouble for fraternizing with Nene. And something in my head was telling me he might have got in trouble for fraternizing and maybe playing favorites with Giselle. And so he kind of had to do that to save his job. You remember that, right?
Right.
That's
Look at Ebony comment. I think she might be onto something.
Let me see. Hold on. Ebony says, I think Andy wants to be back in our good graces after gaslighting Monique. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Doggone it. Ebony be figuring some stuff out.
Right.
Where I put my keys yesterday, Ebony. Okay. I know you don't know, but just think about it. You might come up with something. But but that might be it because like everybody turned on him. Like it was literally production set him up for the kill last season. Remember that? Every lie he told, production played the clip to show the truth.
Right.
Every lie he told. You say wanted him to go hard on Giselle. Yeah, it got a little deep. It got a little deep. Ebony, you say you don't know? At least you tried, girl. At least you tried.
Because Giselle has said something in an interview that I read, and it said something like, "Oh yeah, sometimes I like to be the producer, and I like put things together." She likes to pretend like she's one of the producers, and so she'll say certain things or make people do certain things because she knows it'll be good on camera. So in a way, I feel like they actually like her, and I feel like Andy had to call her out, but not him really wanting to call her out. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to do it. It almost felt like, yeah, we cool, but I'll serve you up to save myself. It's kind of how it felt.
Right.
You know, LEL says Andy don't care about how Andy doesn't care about how we feel. Don't be fooled. His checks are being threatened, and his booger sugar was running low. See?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, they are. We've all suspected Andy of the confectioner sugar. We've all suspected.
Right.
Of the dusting sugar. Something's funny. Something's a little funny.
Donuts.
Yes, he's been powdering, himself. I won't even say his nose. He's just powdered himself.
Just himself. That's it. Yeah.
Right. And apparently some of his little boyfriends, honey, but I'm going to leave that where it's at. So dig this. This is the back porch question. I only got a couple of them and they're short ones, and you can help me figure this stuff out. Ooh, someone online pointed out, everybody keeps talking about the Sierra prayer, like Summer Walker. And I'm sorry, that girl gives me the heebie-jeebies. But anyway, you know how she was like, oh, the Sierra prayer. Everybody's talking about the Sierra prayer. So someone pointed out, how come ain't nobody praying the Remy Ma prayer?
Oh.
Uh-huh. Things that make you go,
I kind of think I know what it is. Basically, when they look at Russell Wilson, they know he's worth a lot of money. When you look at Papoose, we don't really know. We're not saying he broke or anything like that, but you don't kind of see like they're looking at Russell Wilson's money, not necessarily that he's a good man or anything like that. They're looking at his money. I think that's the difference.
Okay, so your theory is that they got the Russell Wilson, the Sierra prayer because they want to catch somebody with some money. Whether
Yeah.
they're attracted to him or not, whether he's great or not, just I want some money.
Right.
Big bucks, no whammies.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I thought it was. You know what I thought it was, cuz?
Colorism. Damn, Angie.
That was Angie
say.
thing. Now see, you say you want the Remy prayer. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you why I felt like, yeah, he did hold her down. But I think that's exactly why they didn't pray that prayer, because I don't think they want to go to jail to prove that it's real. Like, listen, me and Papa been together a long time, and I love him to death. Hey, rah-rah. But I'm trying to figure out for the life of me, you know, I don't know if I want to go to prison to figure out if daddy gonna hold me down. Now, that's all I'm saying.
Right. That's a little bit, that's a lot, when you think about it, like, damn, like, I gotta wait for you how long, but you would have to end up going to jail.
Right. I felt like that's why they didn't want to do it. Now, Mimi say because you think because they're a better looking couple, but are they really? Sierra's pretty. Russell Wilson look funny as hell. Are we really gonna, pretend like Russell Wilson is a heartthrob because he got money? Right. His hair so thin and straight curly that it almost looked like chicken feathers on top of his head. Russell Wilson is a funny looking fella. When his beard grow out, it looked like he need to wash his face. Like, that ain't no good looking man now. I'm just saying. Now, can we just tell the truth and shame the devil? Can we really tell the truth and shame the devil? And yes, Sierra's a pretty girl. I like Sierra. But Remy is pretty. Remy is absolutely a pretty girl. Nobody ain't gonna convince me that ain't a pretty girl just because her skin brown.
Right.
Now
Remy Ma
is marketable, but black people don't care about the market. What you say?
I say you see the glow up with Remy Ma.
Yes, like she started off. She started off as a struggle.
Right.
A whole struggle.
The struggle was very real for her back in the day.
Hey, her weave used to be tragic as hell. She had her weave used to be so tragic when she had that one big stripe of another color. She almost looked like a Mortal Kombat character. Like, it was real.
But was it a weave or was it a Barry Crosby wig?
I think that was a weave. Because that's back then when all us was wearing them weaves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she looked like she was trying to be Queen Sindel or something. Like, I don't know what was going on. It was giving me Mortal Kombat. But that girl has got, thank you. She's so pretty now.
Right. She definitely stepped her game up.
She did, and she's pretty. She's so pretty. JC say Russell looked like when Steve Urkel turned into Stefan Urkel. Oh, yeah. Lel say, yeah, Russell gives me the tomato from VeggieTales, but a thick wallet can go a long way. Yep, and a few Instagrammable dates. Right.
Lord.
That's what I'm saying. I just, I think now, and don't get me wrong, these just jokes, y'all. I think they're both beautiful couples. I love to see black people in love. I'm real silly. I'm real silly and simple like that. Just seeing black people in love makes me happy. It just pushes my blood pressure down. I feel wonderful. Love to see black folks in love. All of them. I don't care what shade of black you are. If you was in love with another black person and y'all loving on each other's black tails and raising them beautiful little black babies, I love to see what you got going on. But I was just wondering. I thought that maybe people wasn't praying the Remy prayer because they didn't want to go to jail.
Okay, you thought it was that. I think it's more the money thing.
It was the money.
Yeah.
Okay, Bianca say Remy fine, but I think Russell is handsome too. I mean, somebody got to. I think Sierra liked the way he looked too.
Somebody got to.
Somebody got to. Hey, man. That's the thing. Vanessa say money help Remy transform. Hey, listen, some people got money and ain't nothing changed.
Right.
There's some people, the money came and went and everything, and they still look. Lil Boosie made a couple dollars. Why he still look like that? Yeah, that was the style. That striped hair.
Man.
Yeah. Say Remy used to look like 100 Dalmatians. Yeah, she was real. Yes, I did say Queen Sindel from Mortal Kombat. Feel like she'll finna whip that hair and scream.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Oh, shit.
JC say, well, are you talking about Yandy? Yandy found out Mendices wasn't gonna hold her down and she went to prison. Now that was funny. Were you watching that?
Yeah, I seen that.
That was funny. She looked sick. Drita Laviva, hey darling, who gives masculine? I hope you're not talking about neither one of them black women because they both beautiful now. Who we talking about? Unless we talking about Jake from State Farm. Vanessa says, after being with Future, Sierra just wanted a good guy. Yeah. You know, and then it was people trying to shame her for wanting a good guy. It's like, who wants another dust bunny? Because you can have money and be a dust bunny. Future got a couple coins, but Future's a dust bunny. He hides under couches and beds and stuff. He's a whole dust bunny. I'm telling you.
So it goes with that whole saying, like, you know, the girls want the bad guy. They don't want the good guy. They don't want the nerd. They want the bad boy. You know, I think it goes with that.
But do you really believe that women just want a bad boy? Or are they looking for masculine traits? And sometimes those guys are the only ones that are exhibiting obviously masculine traits.
I think both.
Yeah.
Because I honestly think that, yeah, there is certain masculine traits for certain guys and stuff like that. However, you know, is being disrespected a masculine trait, is being talked down to a masculine trait. Like, you know, like we got to be specific when we say those kind of things. You know?
Well, no, well, I mean, I'm not talking about abuse. Like abuse has nothing to do with a masculine trait. So it's like somebody abusing you is not what's masculine.
Right,
a lot of times, from a woman's point of view, you know, whether people try to, you know, live in the land of make believe where gender roles don't matter, they do. So when you see a man who's able to provide and he has the strength to protect you, that automatically exudes masculinity. And a lot of girls be like, "Ooh, sexy." It ain't sexy when you out somewhere, you know this man can't protect you, and if somebody attacks you, you're gonna have to put him behind you and put your setup. Like, that's not sexy.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
But what's masculine about Future? Because we all seen when he had let his bodyguard get beat up in Europe, but that's a different story for a different
I wasn't talking about Future. Future's a dust bunny. That's something different. I was talking about that whole trope about girls liking bad boys. I think it's not that women just go around looking for criminals and thugs. I think women's nature attracts them to masculinity, even if it's pseudo masculinity. And so, you know, the dude with the Hubble telescope on his glasses that's got a high-pitched nasally voice, and maybe he got titties, and maybe he don't make so much money, and maybe he eat cheese sandwiches all day, and he might switch a little bit when he walk. And people are like, "Oh, well, he's a good guy." That don't mean she want that. Who wants that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta, you know, you gotta be real when you start, you know, telling women, "Oh, y'all like bad boys." No, they just like men, and that's who is showing them men. Mimi Twins say, after 50 Cent, Bow Wow, and Future, etc., Sierra Prayer finally brought her a decent man. What all women want. Remy already had hers. Okay, but you don't think she prayed to end up with a good husband? Mimi Twin, you think he just dropped from the heavens?
Right.
Oh, wow. You say Mendices know how Yandy is a master manipulator, and yet he with her. You know what I mean? And I don't even like Yandy, but I just felt like, dang, you could have fronted. You know she ain't going to prison. You ain't had to embarrass her.
Right.
Okay. Bianca says, I love masculinity. I can't do anything less than, which is why I'm single now. People these days are too soft. Girl, you better say it again. These young boys are soft as hospital cotton. I'd have joined a whole convent, and I love Jesus too. I'd have been over there with my gospel pearls, just throwing it up. I'd have been singing every hymn in the book. Hey, highly favored. Okay, listen, don't come over here. JC, Christian, Egypt, one of y'all handle it. Handle it, because we don't disrespect people that's visiting over here. And I don't mean no time out. Get some blocking. Matter of fact, let me do it, because y'all might be taking too long. Like, straight up, you don't come over here disrespecting nobody. Right, you want to disrespect somebody, I promise you know where your mammy house at.
Don't do that. JC already on it.
Yeah, I don't like stuff like that's rude. You don't do that to nobody. Come on. This is the wrong house for that. And everybody know you don't come over here and disrespect nobody.
Right.
Thank you, JC. I appreciate it. I'm highly favored. By who? Coming over here acting like you Satan's second son.
The outside child. Highly favored.
That's what I said. By who? By who? See, that's the kind of stuff that ticked me off. Nissa said again, wrong road. You done turned down the wrong beaten path. Don't come over here with that stupid stuff. And then using names like highly favored. You don't love the Lord. God is love. God ain't told you to come over here harassing nobody. You must have
been going to Mary Crosby Church or something.
Hands to be. Come over here attacking folks. You crazy as hell. Probably ain't paid tithes in the last 10 years. Talking about some highly favored. By who?
Highly favored. We don't care.
Highly favored my foot, and you on the devil's payroll. Don't come over here. This is the Holy Ghost headquarters. We love the Lord over here. Don't come over here playing.
Right. We having peace over here. We having a
good time.
We laughing. We ain't got time for that.
Thank you.
That's why I said silence is your biggest weapon. Okay.
Hey, Gaby. Talking about, Seanitra, who upset you? Child, somebody over here disrespecting our kinfolks. I don't like that. Don't do that.
Right.
And then mentioning other people's channels over here. Are you silly? Well, I know you silly. Asked and answered. Just tacky. Tacky. Some of these women ought to be shamed by the kids they raise. That's one of them right there. If I had their mammy's number, I'd call her. What's wrong with your child?
Listen, the mammy probably ain't nothing either. That's the problem.
You right. And her mammy wasn't nothing before her either.
Right.
That's generational stupid right there. We're going to mess around and call her fast to deliver you from idiocy.
Exactly.
Then tick me off. Lord, JC, what you say? Don't bring your dirty feet in this channel and your dusty back either.
Yes, because these are the same people that don't mop, don't sweep their floor, and they got black feet. They part of the Black Feet tribe because they don't clean their floor.
Wait a minute. Did you say they Blackfoots?
Yes, Blackfoots. Yes, because they don't clean the bottom of their feet. They floors are so nasty. They gotta wipe their feet off before they go outside. That's how.
Wait a minute. See, I'm not finna put up with your foolishness tonight. Did you say they gotta wipe their feet off before they go outside?
Yes, they gotta wipe their feet before they go outside. But they want to.
Now I had somebody explain to me very clearly that if your feet is dirty, that means your behind stink. Because divinely country, because they told me the first thing to hit the water in the shower is your feet. So if your feet dirty, then your crack is toxic. Right. There's no way you got a clean behind and a dirty foot. It doesn't work that way. Right. I mean, it doesn't. Unless you were suspending your butt over the tub and let your feet hang out. Like, I just don't believe that's what happened. Right. I'm telling you. Okay, LEL. Am I wrong? That's what they told me. When you get in the shower, what hit the water first? Your feet, right?
Right.
So how you got a crusty foot and a clean tail? That don't work. That don't match. That's plaids and stripes. They don't clean behind the refrigerator either. Yep, and all their earring backs smell like old cheese.
And they belly button too.
Yeah, clearly. Well, belly button got lint, spare change, ashes from their cigarettes. All that. Every bit of it. Probably even the crease by their nose is sour.
Right.
Just stank and nasty. How you even come? It just, it just, it do something to me, the bad home training. Why would you do that?
You know what it is? People get some kind of sick pleasure out of being just coming in and just trying to ruin a good time. That's what it is. Like they get some kind of pleasure out of it.
And didn't do their homework on the Royals over here.
Right.
Like we the crew.
They pretended to be a friend, try to come in, sneak in, like everything was cool, and then they drop that BS, and you all like, okay, like here's my thing. So what? Like I don't know what that means. Like,
but this is the problem. I wouldn't care when somebody's a guest in my house. You brought your tail in here. I invited you. Anybody else, come as you are and you highly welcome, but you're gonna have to behave yourself over here.
Right. Exactly.
That was too much. That was too much for my nerves. Just how dare you? How dare you? Talking about that wasn't pretty. I bet you ain't either. Pretty women don't act like that.
And then come in somebody else's chat and try to talk like, come on now.
Like this ain't even your chat. You visited.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad I got a strong Ursha board over here.
I know, me too. I'm happy that you do. They
go. Listen, my Ursha board ain't no joke, and they don't even have them thick stockings on in them gloves. But my Ursha board is strong over here. Play if you wanna. Better be glad it was gone because it really could have got real. I'm just saying. Oh Lord. Wait a minute. Kobe say if you wash out of a sink, your feet never hit the water. So
Kobe.
So you say
that's what it is.
If they taking horse baths, then their feet be man. That's how their feet stay dirty. That means you still stink. You ain't getting clean with no horse bath. That's just something to get you by to your shower.
Right. You do a quick wash up. You wake up too late or something like that. Take you a little whole bath, but you ain't supposed to take a whole bath every day.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like if you take a whole bath every day, you serious about your home. Like you gangster.
Right.
You can't take one every day. I need a shower. You got to stagger a shower or two in between them. You can't just do that. You jump in, I'm just saying. See, Mimi is clowning. Mimi say a flushable white bath. Oh no. And JC put out the reminder. We throw out all creators of chaos like Uncle Phil used to do DJ Jazzy Jeff. Facts. Don't come. Hey, if you were agent of chaos, you are not welcome. Ain't no other way to put it. So now, I was going to ask the other one. Well, I'm going to ask anyway, because maybe the chat got some info. I got one more back porch question for the real talk. Okay. When was the last time, chat, and for you two, AT2, this is relationship stuff. When was the last time you ignored a red flag or ignored those signs and signals that something just wasn't right, in the words of Keith Sweat? And how bad did it go?
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, we get real over here. We want to know, how bad did it get when you ignored the red flag?
I think well, ooh, shit. There's been a situationship where I went over, kicked it at the girl house, all that stuff, was kicking it over there and doing what grown people do. And we heard a garage open. And you just kind of think that whenever somebody invites you over to the home, you should probably look at the pictures, try to figure out, does somebody else live here? But you just kind of
oh wow.
you know, I'm kind of like one of those go with the flow kind of guys, you know. So I was just going with the flow, and like, you know, we heard the garage, and it was all like, oh, it's about to go down, and so you know, I was quick on my feet, right? So what I did was all like, oh, like, let's hurry up, rush downstairs. Luckily, you know, clothes are on. You know, let's just go, rush downstairs, you know, kicking on the couch. Dude came in, like nothing, you know, just played it off like it was cool. You know, I was a coworker, quote unquote, coming over, you know, just chilling and stuff like that.
Wow.
He took it.
You became a co-worker that fast.
Yep, just that fast. Shit.
How far had you and this girl get? Was y'all really? Had y'all started working together? You know, that's the cleanest way I can put it.
Yeah,
y'all
we
started working together.
You know.
Oh Lord, Jesus!
Yeah, we started working together. Yeah.
Oh,
we didn't get a chance to put in no overtime. You know, we had just started.
Y'all had to clock out immediately.
And then when that garage opened, it was break time.
You ain't lying. Permanent break. So now let me ask this question: since that happened, was this a big dude? Did he look like he was finna beat you up like Luke Cage? Like what had happened?
Nah, not at all. You know, he wasn't like a big dude or nothing like that. Taller than me, but you know, he was like slim. Like yeah. I wasn't threatened or anything like that. It's just that, you know, when you listen. You always see stuff about when people get caught in those situations. You don't know if somebody got a gun or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't want no issue. You know, no issues. You in somebody home disrespecting their home, basically, even though they don't know. But you in somebody home disrespecting their home. You know, even though I didn't know anything, it's still not a good situation. You know,
that's crazy. Rah got a deep one. So she said 3 weeks ago she found out dude was married. Say she was watching my video on the phone when his wife called on his phone. Oh hell. Rah, you need to let us know what happened, girl. Look, let me go and drop this link in this chat because I want to hear this. Oh man. Listen, if it's a red flag with a friend, run it. Right. I ain't had a new relationship in so long. You know, me and Papa, you know what I always say, we got mentholated love, you know. And once you get to that level, ain't no surprises. But I did have a friend red flag. It was somebody like I literally saw this person was disingenuous, still tried to give him a shot, still tried to be like, well, you know, let me be supportive. I am older. Let me try to, you know, and I saw this person wasn't stable. Oh, she ain't gonna tell. She said she ain't gonna come up here and tell it. But she'll tell me what happened later. Okay, as long as you tell me what happened, girl.
Hey, baby, that story is deep. Is this a recent situation?
She said 3 weeks ago.
Oh, 3 weeks ago. Oh, okay.
Child, let me tell you. The one that I overlooked and tried to be kind and was trying to be the older auntie to her sons and look out for them, baby, she tried to pull a fast one and I was faster. But it was just the idea, like I never slip, I never fall. Even when people think they about to do me, you'll never do me. You'll only do yourself, and I can promise you that. Right. It was just, I felt bad that she made me handle her. Like I saw all the slime, and she was one of them that even her mama didn't fool with her. And that to me, AT2, that was the real red flag. Ooh. When I see that your mama don't do you, it's always a reason. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You ever run into somebody, they don't get along with nobody, and the first thing they say is either they don't get along with their mama or they don't talk to their mom. And then I had the occasion to talk to her mother. And her mother like literally was running down to me the exact same crap that I had just dealt with her kid. Right. Then in talking to the mama, I find out that she was going to her mother. Some of the crap that she was doing, she was blaming me like I told her to do it. I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, yeah. Big time.
That is wild.
Mm-hmm. I mean, low down and dirty. And then my goddaughter, she ignored a red flag. And then her little homegirl went and slept with her ex-boyfriend.
Oh no.
Yes. Hey, boo. What's going on? Hey, man, look, grab that link because we ain't hollered at you in a minute, Red Label. Now, Rara, what you say? You wasn't in a place to act out. I broke out in a sweat and walked out, hurtful, really. Laughing tonight with time and wine. I know that's right, baby. Wine makes everything better. Usually, by the time you get to the bottom of the bottom of that bottle, things be better. Mm-hmm. It's scotch for me.
Ooh, okay, scotch.
Yeah, Black Label.
Listen, it's any kind of alcohol still left in my house. That's what it is for me.
Yeah, I'll take some Black Label.
Tuesday.
Now, you know, if I don't have my Black Label, you know, a girl will get that Shivers Regal. Well, then turn the camera off, Red Label, talking about you ain't cam ready. Then turn it off. Ain't like you got to do your hair, but you got to fix your wig. What you mean you ain't cam ready?
You better put one of the Mary Crosby wigs on.
But turn the camera off. We ain't trying to see your stuff. Okay, Mimi say, when a man is house hopping and try to leave clothes at your house, hell to the no. No, you can't. Matter of fact, don't even leave no hair at my house. If some of your hair fall out in my sink, take that with you. Don't, TJM say, when you know, you know. Man, look. Don't go calling the Lord now. Grab the link. That's what you do.
Right.
Yeah, everybody want to call the Lord. We didn't have one of them talking about highly favored, and they about to bust hell wide open. He up here calling the Lord because I told him to grab a link. What is going on tonight? What is going on? Now, first off, I don't know. I think a lot of people ignore those red flags because you don't want to believe what you're seeing. It's like you see it, you know you seen it. Like, okay, what red flags did you see on this with this girl before you got confronted with the dude coming home and you had to morph into a coworker?
Right. Well, you know, like I'm one of those people that are like really creative where I just kind of can think of something on the fly. Especially when the pressure is on, I'm all like, okay, let me just put two and two together. Let me just make up some shit right now. You know, it's kind of like, you know, when you are doing sneaky shit, you need to figure out your story, your backstory, get your, you know, I always say like, you know, I get my Denzel on, you know, I get my Oscar winning performance and I can play you a role, you know?
Okay. So, but nothing before that ever said this about to be a problem.
No, I promise you, the garage door was a flag too late.
Oh man, that wasn't no flag, boo. That was a starter pistol. I know a lot of dudes would have took off out that back door. Like they'd have been cutting cross people, chain link fences, privacy fences. Like they'd have really been, you know, busting it. They ain't no way they'd have seen it.
Right. Yeah, no, there was no signs or anything like that. I guess, you know, I really wasn't looking. I really didn't care.
Oh, okay. Well, was she that fine? Because JC said she ignored the signs when the man was fine.
What's going on, family?
What up, Red Label? How you been?
You know, I gotta stay these bushes up over these places. I've been good. How have you been? How was your holiday?
It was good. I cooked too much as usual. My ankle swole up. You know, I'm from the swollen ankle tribe. You know, those of us girls with swollen ankles. You know, we got some mean collard greens.
Okay.
Yeah, if a girl ankles ain't swollen, don't trust them greens. I'm just telling you. And you walk in there and she ain't retaining no water, just walk right back at.
Gonna cut back on that sodium.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that that's what people say, but you know,
back on the sodium.
Yeah, because us real cooks, we cook with pork, and ain't no way. If you walk in that girl kitchen and her legs ain't retaining no water, her ankles ain't puffy, don't you eat nothing out that kitchen.
And then AT2 talking about his role playing with his Denzel Washington performance. What's going on? Can I get that script?
Yeah, because that boy had to save his life. He said, look, I'm the co-worker. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you, Red Label, I ain't mad at him. The only thing that would have made the only thing would have made it cooler is if he'd went straight Oh God, Men on Films from Living Color.
Oh.
Dude walked in, he'd have been like, hated it. Like, that's the only thing that would have sold it even better. Like, I would have died and came back.
2 snaps and a twist.
Yeah, 2 snaps in a circle, honey. If he had went there, oh my dang, that would have done it. Or if he had went like Wayman from Low Down Dirty Shame, Miss Peaches, you better get this Rock Wilder.
But no.
Oh my God. Y'all
Oh
are
yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
God.
I'm telling you. Listen, and TJM is telling you if them ankles ain't swole, don't eat they chitlins either, because they ain't clean.
Y'all
That's
know I don't
right.
eat pork.
That's right.
Damn. Oh,
Yeah,
you
he
gotta
would have had to
eat
go
chitlins.
Twan from
Come
Men
on
on Film.
now.
Yeah, like legit. Don't. If your ankles ain't perfect or you ain't got your arms ain't got no extra meat on them, you can't cook me nothing. Nothing. Absolutely. You matter of fact, you can't boil me an egg. I don't trust you. Mimi say, yep, my greens was the bomb. Yep, mine too.
Yep. Mimi, did you put pork in them?
Mimi from Florida, you know goddamn well she put pork in them greens.
Oh, well, they wouldn't been the
The
bomb
whole
for me
hog in it.
then. Not the
Yeah,
whole
we
hog.
Yes, you know we love us a hog. We cook all the meat, the goat meat, the chicken, the cow, the pig, everything.
Hey,
We cook
cousins, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here.
All
But I
right, we
y'all.
love you.
Thank
We
you,
enjoyed
Seanitra, so
you.
much for having me on. I appreciate that.
Anytime.
All
Come
right,
back
peace out,
anytime
right,
you
lady.
get ready.
All right,
right.
AT2, you have a good night.
Love you, boo. I'll let you later.
All right, love y'all.
All right, now. So you've been over there on your channel moving and shaking. What you got coming up?
You know I like to do my random pop-up lives. I had taken my nap and whatnot, and I was just like, oh, should I hop on tonight? But no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
You should. If you're gonna be up late, you may as well hop up. Some of the folks over here might, mosey on over there and party with you. Come on now, why you gonna do that?
No, man, my butt is still in recovery from having so many people over and adjusting from the holiday and all the cooking. So I'm just like, I need to get back to normal.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you. So did you cook or you catered? What did you do?
I cooked.
Well, what was on the menu, cuz?
Oh, we had everything. We had everything from turkey, prime rib. There wasn't a ham for the people who like the pork.
Yeah.
The mashed potatoes, the giblets and gravy, the yams. What else do we have? Apple pie, pumpkin pie.
What about sweet potato pie? Wasn't no sweet potato pie?
Oh, there was 3 of those.
All right. I was about to say, did you have a light skin Christmas? Wasn't no sweet potato pie?
It was a lot, and it was a lot to manage everybody because it was over 21 people. So, and then it was their first time showing up to my new house, so I had to make sure everybody was entertained and fed.
I know that's right. Well, you came through. You Absolutely. Did that.
And I was glad for them to leave.
Yeah, it's always that way. So ain't nobody stay late to play spades. Or you just put everybody out. Like, you eat, now get out my house.
Oh no, we played left, right, center and a couple other games.
Left, right, center. How you play left, right, center?
It's a dice game.
Oh, okay. Is it like CeeLo?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to sound hood.
No, but it's literally called left, right, center on the dice. It has a left, the letter L or an R or a dot.
Oh, it's an actual game you can buy. See, CeeLo is kind of like craps, but it's like 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Gotcha. So everybody brings $3 to the table, and so if you roll a dice, and if you get a center, you get to keep your money. But if you get an L or an R, you got to pass that dollar to the left or to the right. So depending on what your dice says.
Now that's interesting. I might have to learn that. Yeah, like we learned CeeLo and craps. Craps you shoot 2 dice. CeeLo you shoot 3 dice.
Okay, Plum knows what left, right, center is.
I gotta learn about some left, right, center. You done taught me something.
It's a good game to play.
We didn't learn that in West Ocala. We didn't learn. They taught us the other dice games and dominoes and cards.
Yeah, I would say get on it. Have everybody bring. I mean, you can be bougie like us because it's supposed to be $1. You can play with $5 bills. It depends.
Oh, y'all ballers over there playing with fives. That sound like Tunk. We play Tunk, play high card. We do stuff like that with $1 and the $5. I gotta learn about left, right, center. Let me find out. That'll work.
It's a good game. The family healthy? Everybody good?
Yeah, child. As good as can be. I ain't gonna do no complaining. Ain't nobody listening. But other than that, we good. I'm just tired from cooking. Y'all know I got a bad leg, a bad back, and I got this tail in that kitchen, and I cooked up some food. I showed my behind. I ain't even gonna lie. And it was hog in my kitchen, sure was. I fixed that ham. Man, I fixed that ham so good. When I smelled it, I got full.
It was that good.
I boiled it down in pineapple juice, took the crushed pineapple, took my time and made that candy glaze with the crushed pineapples and brown sugar and butter and cooked it down till it was sticky and covered that bad boy and slapped it in the, oh man. I smelled it and I got so full.
Well, if I ate pork, I would have been here for it.
Man, it was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing. And I really wasn't in no turkey mood, but them Cornish hens was hitting.
Mm-hmm.
They was hitting. I love some Cornish hens when I ain't in the mood. I go ahead and tear that up. I made that cornbread dressing. You got to have that.
Mm-hmm.
I cook country Christmas. I don't do real bougie stuff. But we ain't had no pumpkin pie. I don't know nobody that eat pumpkin pie. But we had plenty of sweet potato pie. And I found out, the hard way that my daughter will eat 2 whole sweet potato pies within the span of 24 hours. So that was interesting to find out.
My one of my clear aunts, because I say half of my clear side showed up and decided to bring over chicken salad that has been stirred in ranch dressing. And asked where should she put that, and I said, "Well, you got it."
Oh, she did chicken salad with ranch dressing. I bet you she tore that pumpkin pie up, didn't she?
She did. I mean, it was literally shredded chicken with onions and celery and whatnot stirred in ranch dressing, and I was like, "What is that?"
And you didn't call the police on her. You such a good nephew. I'd have called them people on her. I'd have turned her in. I would have turned her in for that.
But I wasn't trying to be rude, but when I looked at it, she was like, "Where should I put it?" And I was like, "Where you got it?" I didn't mean to. That was the first thing that came out of my mouth.
It was a reflex. I'm not even gonna blame you for that. Mimi said, "Did it have raisins in it?"
It did not have raisins in it, but it did have craisins in it. So there's that.
See, violation. You are a good nephew for not calling the high sheriff on your auntie. That was wrong. Craisins and ranch dressing with shredded.
I put it in my Snapchat. Like, what are we gonna do with this? What is this?
Do you know I would have lost so much weight just by looking at that? Like, I'd have been instantly fine, because ain't no way I could have ate that.
Her intentions were well.
JC said, "Set it on fire." Oh my God. I wouldn't even want to burn it because you might smell it. That just sounds like just a dumpster fire of an idea. But bless her heart, because I think she meant well. It was, her heart was in the right place. Right. Oh man. Well, cuz I'm so glad you came to holler at us. It's been a long time. We miss you. Yeah, we miss you and we love you. And I be trying to catch you, but you don't have no set time that you come on.
It's random pop-ups, the late nights.
So do you know when you gonna be back?
My next scheduled show is gonna be on Wednesday. I think I'm doing it at 9:30, and that's the game night.
Okay, Wednesday night game night over at Cousin Red Label House. Now, don't y'all do wrong. Make sure y'all pop up and show some love. Go play the games on game, even if you don't know what the game is, because I don't be knowing the games. But y'all still show up anyway, okay? We finna get up out of here. I'm tired. I done cooked. I have done Olympic style cooking. I'm still sore. I didn't stretch properly before I went in the kitchen. I thought I did.
Gold medaling. That's that gold medalist cooking.
Yeah, for real. Like, you only do it a few times a year just to make sure you still can, in case you got to cook your way out of a terrorist situation or something. But apparently I'm losing some of my agility in the kitchen. So I'm still sore. So I'm going to clock out for the night. But I enjoyed y'all. I'm so happy you came by. I'm so happy AT2 came by. Love y'all to pieces. Love you to life. We gonna always have you fam over here.
Absolutely.
Whether
Get
you
some
pop
rest.
up or not. Yep, I'm gonna get some rest. Y'all get some rest too. Some of y'all ate too much. I might have cooked too much, but some of y'all ate too much. Because the people in my house ate too much. I know that's what happened. But dig, y'all enjoy the rest of your night. I'll be back tomorrow for the RHOP reunion for reunion part 4 review. So we can talk about what's going down with Nicki Minaj asking these questions. Looking forward to that. All of y'all that's up in here, if you already hit the like button, thank you so much. If you haven't, make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out the door. Hey, Stu S, how you doing, boo? We getting up out of here. I love y'all to life. Yes, subscribe if you have not subscribed. Hit the notification bell and make sure you click all so you'll know every time we go live so you can come back and laugh like you laughed tonight. All right? I'm going to holler at y'all later. Bye now.
Good night. Thanks, everybody.